Have you ever wondered why, in a world racing ahead with science, satellites, and artificial intelligence, we still bow before invisible gods? Why we still pray to the sky while unlocking the secrets of galaxies? Let me take you to a remote village. A boy falls sick. The family doesn't go to a doctor. They go to a priest. Rituals begin. Mantras are chanted. But the boy's fever only worsens. Days later, they rush to a hospital, too late. This isn't just a story. This is a mirror. And this mirror reflects a powerful divide in our world: atheism versus religion. For centuries, religion has offered comfort. It gave structure, stories, morals, a place in the universe. But today, the very structure that once held humanity together is cracking under the weight of reason. Atheism isn't just disbelief in gods. It's a rebellion against blind belief. It's a call for evidence in a world filled with mythology. Osho Rajneesh once said, "Religion is a beautiful lie, and science is an uncomfortable truth." And that is the heart of the debate. Religion asks you to believe without questioning. Atheism dares you to question everything, even God. Neurology tells us that spiritual experiences are just brain activity, chemical storms that make us feel connected to something bigger. Anthropology shows that gods evolved with us. Early humans created deities to explain thunder, disease, and death. Archaeology unearths myths layer by layer, showing us how religions were built over time, brick by brick, story by story. From nature, we learn that no animal prays. No lion fasts. No whale fears hell. Evolution didn't need commandments. It simply needed adaptation. Morality, cooperation, love, these emerged not from holy books, but from the deep evolutionary need to survive as a tribe. Theists often say, without God, there is no meaning. But do we need an invisible judge to live well? Does the beauty of a sunset vanish if it's not created by a god? Must there be a divine puppeteer to make love, kindness, or laughter valuable? Some religious minds argue that science cannot explain consciousness or the origin of the universe. That's true, for now. But ignorance is not evidence of divinity. Not knowing is not proof of God. It's just not knowing. This is the trap of the God of the gaps. Wherever there's a mystery, we plug in God. But those gaps are shrinking. Lightning was once divine anger. Now it's understood physics. Disease was once a curse. Now it's biology. One by one, gods are retreating into smaller corners. And yet, religion survives. Why? Because it speaks to emotion, not logic. To fear, to comfort, to belonging. It survives because it promises eternity in exchange for obedience. And in a chaotic world, who wouldn't trade freedom for certainty? But this is where the reconstruction begins. What if we don't need myths to feel connected? What if meaning isn't given, but made? Imagine a society that teaches children to ask, not kneel. A world where morality is built on empathy, not commandments. Atheism isn't cold. It's courageous. It dares to say, we don't know, and that's okay. It invites awe, not authority. Wonder, not worship. So I ask you, not to choose a side, but to think. To pause. To challenge what you've been told since birth. Is your belief yours? Or was it handed down like a family heirloom, beautiful, but broken? The real revolution is not against religion. It's against untruth. Let's not live on autopilot. Let's not repeat ancient stories just because they're old. Let's write new ones, based not on fear, but on freedom. Think, feel, question, rebel. Because life is not a sermon to be followed. It is a mystery to be lived.